So friends, today we're gonna talk about like what kind of processor chip is should be there in a phone and what is the latest processor chip. So let us start with today's videos, and before seeing the video try to subscribe my channel, and if you like the video just have a like button on it. It doesn't cost you anything. So let us start our video. Our video is all about Snapdragon 865, which is a trending chipset in the year of 2020. So what it is a Snapdragon 865? You can see the manufacturer is TSMC. TSMC is one of the uh, greatest manufacturers of the ARM processor. So when we have a Qualcomm that produces this chipset, so let us talk about Snapdragon 865. 865 is a 64-bit ARM system chip designed by Qualcomm and introduced in late 2019. So the chip was introduced in the late 2019 and it has been fabricated on a 7 nanometer technology. 7 nanometer is the latest technology in this world today. Now future technology is heading towards 5 nanometer and 4 nanometer, and we can see the upcoming chipset from Qualcomm on that 4 nanometer and 5 nanometer technology. And it has 4 cryo 585 silver high efficiency cores, so it is a 4 core 585 and operating at a speed of 1.8 gigahertz, and it has a high performance cryo 585 gold also, so it also works on 2.42 gigahertz. So it has 8 cores, and it simultaneously runs on the sometimes it runs on the lower cores if the processing is less, and sometimes it works on the higher cores if the processing is more. And it has a the graphic processing unit. It has an Adreno 650 that operates at the speed of 600 megahertz and supports up to 16 GB of quad channel 5500 memory. And what kind of architecture it has? Architecture is the most advanced thing in today's world. So we have seen that we have been using ARM processors, ARM architecture. So instruction set architecture is based on ARM V8. Instruction set architecture is very important in today's world. So it is it is on ARM V8. And what is the microarchitecture? It has the Cortex A77 and Cortex A55. You can see I already told you that it has 8 cores and 8 threads. So it has produced an RF front-end interface chip. It has an RF means a radio frequency front-end, and it can bring up to 5G also. 5G technology is today's trending technology. I know it is not available in India, but soon it will be available. The phones are coming in the market related to the 5G technology. You can see that how the front looks of the chip and the back looks. Now cache is very important in every processor. It is the mediator between the two memories, the main memory and the processor. It is a mediator between the two. So cache flows between the process the main memory gives the memory to the cache, and the memory from the cache goes to the processor. You see we have 64 KB of L1 cache, and we have the L2 cache of 512. So L1 is the lowest cache, and it has been sub 64 KB. So that would be the fastest cache. L2 is a little bit slower than the L1, and it has a 512 KB cache. We have a cache organization. Let us talk about the memory controller. So we are using the latest technology called the DDR5 that supports that supports a memory of 16 GB and it has a frequency of 2750 per second. It has a channel of 4, width of 16 bits, maximum bandwidth 41 GB per second. That's the thing about. And what let us talk about graphic. It has a Adreno 650 GPU, that is the latest one for this 2020 year, and it has a frequency of 250 megahertz. It is operating on DirectX 12, that is a micro-based graphic processing software. It also supports OpenCL 2.0, GLES 3.2, and it supports codec H.265, HEVC H.264, HDR10, HDR10 plus. So these are the video processing standards that supports by the GPU. So it is all the latest one. So it can give a resolution of 8K. 8K, I know it is not available right now, but it can give process up to 8K resolution. The camera, it has 480 image signal processor, hardware accelerator for computer vision is ZSL up to that's all. We have the Wi-Fi, we have the latest one standards 802.11ax, the latest one Wi-Fi standards, and it works on the frequency of 2 gigahertz up to 5 gigahertz, and its peak speed is 1.744 gbps. It has a Bluetooth of 5.1. The 5G technology is based on OFDMA and MIMO, that is a multiple input, multiple output. That's very that's a standard for what we call 5G. So what are the upcoming phones? We have the Galaxy S20, Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus, Samsung Galaxy X20 Ultra. We have the Xiaomi Mi 10, Oppo Find X2, Nubia Red. So these are the upcoming phones. And what are the cheapest phone? I will try to say that would be the Redmi K30 Pro will be the cheapest of one, I guess so. You can go for that phone. And we have the OnePlus 8 also here. So that's the trending phone.